What's going on, you guys? Gonna do a quick little video for the trailer. I haven't been really tearing it apart. I'm very tight with money trying to find the steel that I need for this trailer build. So for the time being, I'm gonna hold off on it for a little bit, just do a little stuff here and there. But as far as like the big trailer build that I was gonna do, I'm gonna hold off right now. Pretty sure everybody watching this at some point, one another, either yourself or somebody you know, is struggling with these times with gas prices and inflation. And I'm not getting into politics, but we're all having a hard time. So let me go ahead and show you what I'm going to be doing to this trailer, so that way I can basically use it. Because right now, yeah, I can use it, but is it what I want to use it for? Like how I really want to use it? Not really. So let me just show you what just came in this morning, and then I will get into what's going on in the rest of this video. You've probably already seen by the title, so let's hope this works. Alright, so first off, as you can see by the box, it is a solar panel kit. I ordered this one off of eBay. It was like $225, but basically it's a 200 amp solar panel kit. So it comes with 2 solar panels, the charger, the controller, all that stuff. It just doesn't come with the inverter or batteries for the solar system itself. But not to fret, because behind those 2 doors on my trailer, I have a couple batteries that have been sitting there for a while. I know they're good. They're commercial deep cycle batteries, so we'll just get a good charge on them before I start using it. But other than that, let me go ahead and break this open. I'm gonna clear some stuff off of the flatbed here and show you everything that's there. So let me go ahead and get this unboxed. If you're curious as to where I got this from, I'll link the listing down in the description so you guys can check it out. They have 100 amp, 200, 400 amp ones. Very reasonable price. They are out of Ontario, California, so I got this quickly turned around because I do live in Southern California. So let me open this up and I will be right back with you guys. Okay, so I got everything laid out. All this stuff was in this box. You have a quick reference guide, all your mounts for the solar panels. Like I said, it's a 200 watt, so it's 2 100 amp. Don't know if it's amp or watt, but I'll look that up in a bit. But you got 2 solar panels, the brackets, user guide, connection, connectors to connect the 2 together, your charger, your cables to connect to those to go to the charger, and then your connections down to your battery. So I mean, overall everything looks good. You got good heat shrink around the terminals, which is really good. I like that. I feel like they're probably like a 8 gauge wire, but other than that, I mean, you can do 12 or 24 volts, so that'll give you the option of the 2. I will be running 12 volt parallel, so that way we can get the most charge out of the 2 batteries up front, like I told you. So let me go ahead, dive down into this, and I will get back with you in a sec. Okay, so basically what I did was I used that box that all the hardware and everything came in to lay the panel face down. Once you get it up onto the roof of wherever you're going to install it, they actually want you to put like a blanket or something over it to prevent any electrical shocks when you're making your connections to your solar charger. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that box up. This is the shipping box it came in. I'm going to cut that up so I can place over it, and then probably put like a small weight or something, not to damage it, but just put everything down on top. So went over the instructions. There's really not a clear way of installing these, so let's see if I can get this open with one hand. Get off. So what I'm thinking is, you have these holes right here, thinking they would sit like that. There's a hole right there. I'm trying to show you. There it is. Goes right there. They gave you all the hardware and everything plus the screws to screw that in. What I'm probably going to end up doing is bolting it like this so that way I can bolt everything together and then screw that down on top of the trailer. So basically where I'm at, I have nearly the entire day, there's the sun, nearly the entire day of unobstructed sunlight, so I'm not going to angle these, but basically I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the four corners, and then I will be right back. Once I get both of them done, I'm going to do this one and this one off camera. I don't have anybody to help me do a time lapse, nor do I have my GoPro with me. I left that at work. I was doing something else for another customer while I was at work, but I will basically go along and show you guys how I'm doing this. So let me get this first one on, and then I will show you how we did it. Word of advice, I would recommend getting some sunglasses on, or doing it in the shade or inside where the light's not blinding down on you. But I got my oxyacetylene cutting glasses. If you guys ever work with oxyacetylene cutters and you know what these are, you know what they look like through, but I use these for everyday normal driving. So, but let me show you how I did this. So basically, it's going to be 10 mil for the nuts and the bolts. So I ran the bolt through the bottom. They give you the washer, split washer, and then the nut. So just go ahead, tie those down. I'm gonna get all four corners done, and then once we get those done, I will figure out how we will get up top, and then I will go and figure out what size are the screws for these. They look to be like they're about a 7 or an 8. Let's hope they're an 8 because I don't have a 7. They are self-tappers, so let me go ahead and get this done before the wind starts really picking up. We got a Santa Ana coming through here shortly, so let's hope it's not too bad. So let me get this going. I'll be right back. So in case you want to know, here's the product description, or the panel specifications for those two solar panels. If you guys want to go ahead, pause the video right here. This is, like I said, this is what the specs are for it. So give me 1 second, let me finish up this one panel. I thought that would be a good, useful tip for you guys. Okay, I'm up on top of the trailer right now. I put them on the front end of my trailer. Basically my truck's there, so I just stood on the bed rails and sat them up here. But I got them all screwed down. They are an 8mm head, so I'm just using my 3/8 impact gun to zip them down in. For the connectors, if you look, there is a male and female side, so you can't really mix them up. And if you forget which side goes where, the female end is a positive, the male end is the negative. So I got one more I gotta bolt down. Once I get those bolted in, I will connect those together, and then I'll run the cables down and through the open skylight that I have for temporary use. Like I said, when I build my trailer, I'm gonna be doing this a lot better. So this is just a rudimentary, try and see if it fucking works type deal. So let me go ahead and get this all connected, so that way we can get off the roof of this trailer. So because it's kind of hot right now, but at least there's a nice breeze going through. So let me finish this up real quick. Okay, back inside the trailer. Don't mind the mess. So like I said, I threw the wires, I ran them up through here, and then I just made a hole, run them through in here, so that way I don't have to run this too far. But I got them coming out right here. I'm going to put the controller in here. So let me throw all this stuff back over. So everything is going to sit right up in here for time being. I will have the battery sitting up on top here because I don't trust the weight of this, but at least the controller can go in here. So I'll just put another hole right here to where the cables come down for the batteries, hook up, and then gotta tie off my inverter to it somehow too. So let me go ahead and get this wired in. Make sure you remember which ones you're positive, which ones you're negative, so that way you don't get them mixed around. So give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Well, rudimentary, I've got everything wired up. I just tested to make sure it worked. I do got to go get some hardware and some zip ties to clean all this stuff up, but as you can see, it's charging. So, and I didn't know the status of that battery right there. I didn't know if it was dead or charged, but when I plugged it in, had enough to turn this on. So for this to work, you need to have the battery plugged in for it to start charging. It will not start turning itself on or anything unless it senses a battery. So this has an auto shut off. I got it set to 13.6. So once it holds 13.6 for a while, it'll stop charging, and then it'll come on at 12 volts to charge up the battery if there's sunlight. But other than that, I'm very impressed by how simple it was. I mean, just getting up on the roof, mounting everything, trial and error, getting everything set up. I mean, I'm probably here for, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes, something like that. Fairly simple install. The instructions didn't really say how to actually go and install everything. They give you a rundown of how everything is. Apparently there is a Bluetooth app for this, so I'm going to try and figure that out. If I can get it to work, I will try and put it in this video. I won't upload this video without trying that first, but other than that, that's going to help me be able to go and finish building the 305 motor on another video. So that way when I get home at night, I can work on it at night where it's a little bit cooler. Right now I don't have an AC unit for obvious reasons. It's old. It kept blowing out the circuit breakers for the trailer. So other than that, I'm probably going to end off the video here. I got to run to, like I said, I got to run to the hardware store, get some nuts and bolts, bolt everything together, get some good terminals for the batteries, do all that. But other than that, man, I mean, I'm very impressed with this solar panel system. It's the first one I've ever owned. Seems to be charging just fine. I mean, she's still charging, so that's a good sign. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and put the link down in the description of to where I got it off the eBay listing. Very reasonable price. I think I paid like $247 out the door after everything was all said and done. But I mean, other than that, this is going to help out a lot. I'll be able to have power on the trailer without running my generator 24/7. The generator will be on the trailer as a backup. Say like I'm doing a lot of work inside the trailer one day, the sun goes down, can't work anymore because there's no clouds, batteries die, pop on that generator, switch over the source from the batteries to the generator, and have at it. There is a 12 volt port on the generator, so I will probably tie that battery in to these batteries so that way it can charge up those batteries while the generator's on if there's no sunlight out, like shade or whatnot, like clouds, rain, whatever you can name it. But when I go and do the actual trailer build, I won't be having all these wires strung everywhere. They will be neatly tied up, out of the way, clean install. But just for right now, like I said, this trailer is going to get stripped down completely. I just need something for the time being so that way I can finish off this Chevy 305 build and get it back to my buddy. He's been waiting for it. I've been waiting for parts from him to get here, so he's waiting for those to come in. But like I said, I'm very impressed with the kit, how easy it was to install. But later on, when I do the full build, I will be running all the electrical behind the walls, neat, out of way, like it should have been. So this is just temporary. So if you guys like that video, stick around. I will be doing a review on this solar panel later tonight when the batteries get fully charged and everything. So that'll be its own separate video to just basically show what I'm doing with this light right here and everything. So but other than that, you guys, I'm going to end off here. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, go ahead and subscribe. I'm seeing a lot of people returning for not being subscribed, so I do appreciate all the new subscribers. I don't really say that much enough. I didn't think that I would be where I'm at right now. I mean, granted, who knows how far this channel will blow up. So that's where I'm going to stand off here. I appreciate every single one of you guys who actually subscribed, sticked around to the end of this video. But other than that, I will see you guys later. Peace. Alright, so I wanted to throw this in. This is the next day, roughly about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Sun's still kind of up and high in the sky, but it's holding a charge. I mean, the inverter's on, my light's on. It's just running off of one battery. Don't worry about the jumper. It's just holding the terminals on temporarily till I get it completely fixed. But I mean, overall, I'm pretty satisfied with this. So, like I said earlier, hope you guys liked that video. I mean, like I said, this is the next day, letting it charge all day. That battery was pretty dead, so I'm surprised it brought it back to life, and it's working fine. But let me try this real quick. Most of the functions in the RV still work, so let me turn the water pump on. Yeah, it's working fine. So I say that is a success. 12.8, not bad. That's one little battery. I think that's a group size 23. I don't know, but yeah. So hope y'all like this video. Something short and simple, so I can finish building out the motor. You'll see this video in a while, but other than that, I will see y'all again. Peace.